This is a story all about how my report got flipped upside down. You're all in Warrior Block to sit right there. I'll tell you the story, how we got on the air. In the seacoast, born and raised, the wall is where we spend most of our days. Chilling out, surfing, relaxing all cool, shooting some b-ball with the bull. When a couple of seniors who were up to no good started shot McGowan in our neighborhood. I got one ISS and my mama got scared. She said, "You're moving to the school show live, on air." I whistled for D-Rob, and when he came near, he looked super fresh and washed away my fear. If anything, I could say this guy was cooler than me, but I thought, nah, forget it. Yo, Holmes to WHB. I pulled up to A111 about 7 or 8 and yelled, "D-Rob, you'll smell you later." I looked at the studio, could finally see we were all gonna produce WHTV.
All right. Everyone, take your seats, sit down, and be seated.
Hey man, a little aggressive on the intro.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Hey there, Winnicott. It's your two favorite faces, Braxton and Adel.
Hey, you know what? That's right. We're relaxed, and it's Casual Friday.
Ah, yes. Casual indeed.
And you want to know what's on a Casual Friday?
Would that be a casual story?
Yes, we're always doing stories on the staff and students doing cool things, but I wanted to savor the moment. So I went to a local cafe for coffee, casual style. Each day, over 200 seniors walk the halls here at Winnicott. Everyone is unique and adds their own flavor to the school day. Which brings me to introduce my very special guest today, Cam Lino, who has caught my attention for being both incredibly serious and funny. On top of that, he's an all-around interesting guy. He plays tennis, soccer, is involved with 3 after-school clubs, including National Honor Society, and he somehow got an A in calc. So in my book, he's a pretty interesting guy. I sat down with him to find out more. I'm Braxton, and this is Students in Sedans Getting Scones. Well, either way, you in the mood for, I figured we'd go get some breakfast.
Yeah, some coffee.
Coffee, a little bit of scones.
Yeah.
You want to go to Depot?
Sounds good.
I don't know, how's school going and stuff? Good?
It's pretty good. My classes are okay. It's not like the normal, third trimester, senior easy schedule, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
So we're getting ready for all the AP tests in your AP classes, I assume. What are you taking, 3 AP tests?
2, stats
2.
and calc. It's in about a month.
Not too bad.
Should be okay.
Yeah. Are they back to back? How'd that line up with the weeks and stuff?
I'm pretty sure in the same week. They might even be back-to-back days. Not positive on it. I know they're both in the second week, I think.
Well, if you ask me, the only thing AP tests are good for is we don't have to come to school after them.
True. It is true.
Thank you very much. You're more than welcome to get in on half of this. Look at this thing. It's apple cinnamon though, baby.
That does look good, but...
Not too bad. You doing any after-school clubs, anything like that? Interesting stuff? You said you were in accounting, so...
I'm in accounting. I'm in the National Business Honor Society.
Oh shoot, no way. What's that all about?
It's basically just you need to maintain a certain GPA in business classes and stuff, fill out a little application at the beginning of the year, and you're in. You don't really do too much. Looks good on resumes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Got a good experience for you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the president, actually.
You're the president?
Yeah.
I'm talking
So I'm
to the
pretty
president.
high. Yeah, the president. So...
Not too shabby, my friend.
I'm pretty high up.
You're pretty high up in the hierarchy as far as business goes.
Yeah. I'm looking to make my way. Maybe in college. I'll keep that.
Maybe, president by high school, dictator by college, something like that.
I'll come back.
We're moving up the ropes.
Yeah.
Not too bad. So you're saying you're volunteering, so you volunteer after and things like this, or doing school events and stuff like that?
Yeah, through Interact and National Honor Society and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's right. So you're a National Honor Society as well?
I am, yeah.
And what does that stuff entail? I want to know.
That's a lot of National Honor Society, a lot of community service, giving back to the community and stuff like that. I meet every once in a while and just
That's good.
go over some stuff.
Cool. Not too bad. You sure don't want any of this muffin? This muffin's good.
Cheers.
So I take it, obviously by now you probably have all your applications in and stuff.
Yeah, I got my applications in. I'm pretty much down to 3 schools between Syracuse, UConn, and UNH.
That's awesome.
We'll see. I'll make a decision next few weeks.
I don't know, you doing anything else interesting? Anything else new, like your weekend? Doing anything interesting with the upcoming week?
Let's see. No.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Wow. Pretty casual if I do say so myself.
Hey man, well if you're looking for some more casual fun, I know Winnicott's putting on the second annual Coffee House Tuesday, May 22nd. It's a opportunity for singers and performers alike.
Yeah, actually heard about that. This event is a fundraiser for Tri-M, which is a National Music Honor Society service organization. Students apply and are selected based on scholarship, service, and character. They meet once a month and sponsor periodic events. Admission for the Coffee House event is only $2.
Hey, sounds like a great deal. But hey, anyways, thanks for complimenting my story earlier. I put a lot of
You know, if I may interject though, I did notice a lot of plot holes in all of your stories.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, I mean, for this past one, you didn't even technically have scones.
That's what he took away from this? Hey, well if you're so concerned about the scones and puff pastry galore, some students took a trip to France. Let's roll it.
Over April vacation, 10 students traveled to France and stayed with French families for 7 days. When with their families, the students visited the schools of their homestay families and attempted to have conversations in French and learn more about the French culture through their host families.
My host was actually learning to be a pilot, so he took me up in like a small plane and we went to Normandy. And saw like the White Cliffs, and we flew along Omaha Beach, so that was really awesome.
And when you go and you stay with a family, they're gonna show you things that they're actually really proud of. So like, there was one night where like the dad was telling me about World War I, and he brought out all the old postcards from his family, and we were reading the postcards. Like that's something that you don't get on a tourist trip.
Especially if you're like a French student, like learning what their life is like, how they are in school is just like so interesting, and like the differences between American schools and French schools was so cool to learn about.
To go on the trip, students had to be either in French or a past French student here at Winnicott. They also had to write a short essay on why they wanted to go. All 10 students that applied were accepted for the trip.
I have wanted to have something tangible for students to participate in. I feel like the classroom learning is important, but being able to use it outside in the real world, I mean, that's the real goal.
Like what I wanted to go for was to like experience the culture and see what it's like there.
They really stressed focusing on speaking French and connecting with your family and not just resorting to English.
After spending 7 days with their host families, they said their goodbyes and headed off to Paris to do some sightseeing.
We did our homestay in Picardie, which is a northern region. We were here for a week. One day we traveled to Belgium, so we went to Bruges and we spent a day there. That's about a 3-hour bus drive. And then at the very end of the trip, we had a 3-day excursion in Paris.
So one of my favorite parts was going to Bruges in Belgium. Just because I love that culture and I really like waffles, so.
When we were with our host family, which was for a week, we went to school for 4 days, and meeting all the different like kids, even though there was a language barrier, you still like could somewhat talk to them, and meeting them was just like such an amazing experience.
My favorite part of the trip was probably going to the school and meeting a bunch of new friends that spoke another language.
My favorite part was definitely meeting all the people and talking to the kids at the school and seeing how they were different than here.
There are plans for continuing this program for a second year. In October, 11 students will come here from France to do homestays with students at Winnicott. Then, in April, Winnicott students will travel once again to France as part of the exchange program. Make sure to look out for the exchange students in October when they come to visit. For WHTV, this is Alyssa and Amanda.
What a total clash of culture, a collision of two worlds, a fascinating feat of social conquest.
A mixer, if you will. America meets France.
Braxton, are you doing a cheesy segue to the 8th grade mixer segment?
Me? Doing a cheesy? Last Friday, May 5th, kids from Seabrook Middle School, Hampton Academy, Lincoln Ackerman, and Northampton Middle School came together in the WHS School Dining Hall for a dance. This event was to bring together future classmates who may not know each other yet. As always, the mixer this year offered excellent opportunities for students to make new friends. The event lasted from 7 to 9:30 and was chaperoned by National Honor Society students and teachers. There was a $5 entrance fee, and all the money from admissions will go to the future class of 2023.
Braxton, that was fin lit.
Wait, hold on. Adel, are you doing a cheesy segue to congratulate the Finlit team?
Come on, I mean, not for me, no. I mean, maybe. Please congratulate the Winnacunnet Finlit 300 team for winning the state championship. This was a Jeopardy-style contest on financial literacy and personal finance. Members of the team include Captain Tommy Baker, Grace Craig, Emma Grant, Ryan Lee, Jaden Lesperance, and Cameron Strukel. The team lapped the competition in every round, winning in each of the rounds. They went on to win over the Concord team in the state finals, 184-64.
I know it's Casual Friday, Adel, but we really got to step up our game.
I know, man, but we're running out of time. We only have one more story left.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, this last transition has to be amazing.
Okay, it's about ELO night, so what's something witty we can say?
I mean, we could make a good pun, a play on words. I'm just thinking E-loud right now.
Yeah, well, we have to say something here. We're running out of time.
Last week, Winnacunnet held its first ELO exhibition. ELOs, or Extended Learning Opportunities, are ways for students to see more opportunities for learning beyond what the school provides in a variety of ways.
So my ELO is called Evolution in Action.
I do a 3-hour painting class after school.
I'm doing a color run to benefit a nonprofit for children in Africa. I did research on polylactic acid and made a cleaning solution out of it. So my ELO is the Healthy Warrior campaign.
So my ELO is that I wrote a book.
My ELO is firefighting.
I did an internship at Northampton Animal Hospital and Tales of Rye.
The exhibition was a way for these students to showcase all of the hard work they have been doing throughout the year. Many students were at the showcase to show fellow students, parents, and teachers a more in-depth overview of their ELO. Participating students say that these experiences benefited them and helped them prepare more for future endeavors.
Since freshman year and kind of before, I had a passion for bio, like I love bio, and I kind of like engineering too, so I decided to make a cover for it.
I think it's helping me gain experience with event planning because I want to work with that when I'm older.
That really made me realize what I kind of wanted to do and what path I wanted to take.
I think it's expanding my knowledge on biology in general and the technical side of things behind that.
It's really going to give me a lot of knowledge and a lot of experience before I go into college for it.
ELO coordinator Donna Couture says that the exhibition was very successful and hopes that it will continue to thrive in future years.
I think it went great. I think that we struggled a little bit to figure out how many people would come, if they would be mostly parents, if we'd have community partners, but we had a really good mix of community people. You know, students obviously came who weren't in the exhibition. We thought we would do something different this year and do it exhibition style where students could be on display and get their presentation grade sort of in that manner. This was just sort of our first attempt at it and it went so well. I think that we definitely need to continue to do it. We just might tweak it a little bit.
Any students interested in doing an ELO next year should contact Ms. Couture for more information or to get started. For WHTV, Catherine Desmond.
Hey, so how about this? Here's a story Catherine did on ELO night.
You were too casual, bro. It's over. We lost.
Hey man, it's not over till the casual lady sings.
No, you know what? It was over when you wore those terrible gray sweatpants. What are you, in prison?
Hurtful, but good segue. Crime and Punishment 2 classes attended You Be the Judge, sponsored by the United States District Court for the District of New Hampshire. Students participated in 2 sentencing simulations this Tuesday and then observed the sentencing hearing. Social studies teacher Stacy Brown helped coordinate this cool event.
Damn, that sounds really cool, actually. I wish I was smart enough to do something like that.
Hey, that's seriously depressing, man. Anyways, Winnacunnet, let's have a fun and crime-free weekend. And casual.
Goodbye, Winnacunnet. I love you.